So guys, I've literally just been able to close a multiple 4-figure deal for my marketing agency, and I wanted to give you a quick rundown. Guys, welcome back to the channel. Montel Gordon here. Man, it feels good to be back on YouTube. I know I say that every single time I shoot a YouTube video, but it does feel good to be talking to you guys. Guys, I've got a new little mic set up, so hopefully the audio is coming out nice and crispy. Comment if it is. But in today's video, I just wanted to give you guys a quick little update as to what's been going on in my life, my business, my agency, and all that sort of stuff. So guys, I'm not too sure if you guys have been following me on Instagram. If you haven't, I'll leave the link below, or I might just throw something up on the screen. You can actually go and follow me on there because I've been posting like daily updates almost. I went kind of ghost for a little bit, but now I'm back on the social media. I had to focus up, I guess. So guys, I was struggling to actually get clients for my marketing agency for so long. Like even back in like January times, I was actually given an ultimatum. I was either, it was either I got a job or I got kicked out of my house basically. So I started the whole coaching business because I actually was able to figure out a really quick way and cheap, it's actually free to do, to actually basically pull in leads for your marketing agency, so you don't have to spend time copying and pasting. And I've been coaching people on that and they've absolutely loved it. I've not had a single complaint or a single bad word about my coaching or like anything like that. Everybody's loved it. Everybody's eyes literally light up when I teach them this stuff, and they don't even know that this sort of stuff is possible. So thank goodness I was able to figure that stuff out. But guys, I'm literally on my lunch break right now, so if you can hear like any noises in the background, it's because I'm literally just cooking up some food so I can actually eat. I normally meal prep, by the way. It's just that this week I was a little bit preoccupied with building out something special for you guys, which I'll get into in a second. So guys, I've literally just been able to close a multiple 4-figure deal for my marketing agency, and I wanted to give you a quick rundown. Now, I'll be doing a full in-depth breakdown on this on my YouTube in the next coming couple of days or something like that, but I just wanted to give you a quick update as to what I'm working on right now. So like I said, I was able to sign a multiple 4-figure deal, so a client of mine, and the retainer is actually 1k USD, it's actually 750 pounds, so it's around 1k USD, and I actually was able to sign them on for a 90-day minimum, so it's a 3-month minimum basically. So I'm going to be making, around 3k for that deal, USD that is, and that's profit, by the way, which is around 2,300 pounds or something like that. Is a nice chunk of money for the way how it came in basically. So guys, like I said, I've actually been struggling to land clients for my marketing agency for the longest time. I mean, I was having like bullshit low ticket clients and like doing free trials and stuff like that. That's all well and good for experience, but where is the real money? And this is where the real money comes in. Here's how I was able to do this, guys. So why I wanted to make this video is not just to kind of like brag off that I've got a new client, but I wanted to show you guys is that here's what's happening right now in the SMMA industry, and here's what I'm seeing is that a lot of people are now starting SMMAs. Not that it's getting oversaturated by any means whatsoever. I don't even think this business can get oversaturated. The only problem is that we're not differentiating ourselves from the next guy. So these business owners are getting cold emailed, LinkedIn messaged by like 30-40 people almost every day. Well, the bigger businesses are, but these guys, basically the business owners, are used to this shit now. So guys, what I'm trying to say here is that you need to find a way to differentiate yourselves. Now guys, in this whole journey of mine, I've noticed a couple of things to be true, and obviously there's loads of like bullshit out there, BS out there, lots of misinformation out there and stuff like that. But what I've actually found to be true, guys, in this whole entrepreneur journey and like ever since I started business, is that you kind of want to observe the masses and then do the opposite of what everyone else is doing. So think about it. If everyone else is cold calling, doing outreach, which is basically outbound selling, you do inbound selling. Now, what does that actually mean? So think about it. Everybody's doing cold calling, everybody's sending out messages, everybody's doing like LinkedIn, doing looms. That's you sending messages over to the business. Now the best way to sell someone and to do sales is to get somebody to come to you. Now, easier said than done. So here's how you can actually go and do this. You want to go and create a profile on LinkedIn or on Facebook. You need some sort of profile so people can actually see you and see your activity and see what you're posting and stuff like that. And the key is to give value posts. So to actually attract a client instead of trying to chase clients. So what you want to be doing is attracting instead of chasing. And I'll tell you a little story here real quickly, but I don't want to digress too much because I'm literally on my lunch break and want to shoot this very quickly. The story kind of roughly goes like this. Now I'm probably gonna like completely fuck this up, but the story kind of goes like this, and hopefully you can just kind of get the underlying moral of the story basically. So the story kind of goes like this. There's people trying to chase this cat. There's like 5 people trying to chase this cat. 4 people are implementing strategies such as running faster, becoming more agile, all this sort of shit to try grab this cat. The only problem is that the cat is so fast and so quick and so agile, so nimble that nobody can actually chase it and actually catch the cat. Whereas the one guy, he looked at everybody else and seen what they were doing, what strategies they were implementing, such as, you know, running faster, implementing new running shoes, I don't know, becoming more agile and stuff like this, all in effort to try catch this cat basically. So he was looking at all these people, observing them, and he was thinking, this is absolutely ludicrous. So instead of trying to chase the cat, he attracted the cat. Instead, what he did was he actually put out a bowl of milk, and that actually attracted the cat, and the cat actually came to him and sat on his lap, and therefore he was able to catch the cat and return it to its owner, and he was given the reward. So what I'm trying to get you to understand with this story is that you need to stop trying to chase clients and instead what you need to focus on is attracting clients. I'll give you another example. Take a look at Gary Vaynerchuk and Vayner Media basically. Guys, do you realistically think Gary Vaynerchuk is out there sending out cold emails, sending out looms, sending out LinkedIn messages, sending out doing cold calls? There's no way in hell. What he's doing is he's producing content for his local niche, and people like that, big business owners, are seeing this content and knowing him for that, for being that authority figure in that niche, being that marketing guy on the internet basically, and they're coming to him for help with their social media and stuff like that, and he's been able to land huge retainers, I can imagine. So how do we replicate this? Now obviously we're not Gary V, we don't have a massive following, but what we can do is reverse engineer what he's doing but on a smaller scale, and that's to become an authority figure in your niche. Sorry guys, my alarm just started ringing, my food's basically ready. But step number 1 is basically to become an authority figure in a said niche. So you need to pick a niche, you need to hone down in one niche, you need to become an expert in that niche. Now when I say expert, I say that word loosely. You don't need to know every single thing about the niche, but it does help a lot if you can actually write a day in their journal basically. So you need to know the ins and out of the industry, but you don't need to be like a complete expert. You just need to know it enough to understand their pain problems and then offer a solution to their pain basically. So first step, become an authority figure in a niche. Pick a niche such as, you know, for me it's real estate agent, so I basically now post a lot of real estate agent related content, such as top Facebook ads tips for real estate agents, how to find more vendors using Facebook ads and stuff like that. So here's how I basically got my clients. So what I did was I put together a case study video basically of how you can actually go about generating more listing leads for estate agents. And I knew that estate agents wanted listings through market research. So I did all this market research for about a week and a half. I actually started asking around the actual industry, like actual estate agents, just talking to them on like a real personal one-on-one level, just person to person basically. I wasn't even trying to sell anything, I was just trying to understand their pain problems. And then I was thinking, okay, can I help them with my marketing agency and with some sort of solution? And then that allowed me to create a case study funnel based on what their problems are, where the actual industry is at right now in the marketplace, and how I can actually help with my services. So I created a case study video on this, and literally within the first 18 hours, I don't even think it was that long, I think it was like 16 hours, I literally released a case study video. I posted on my LinkedIn saying, hey, I just released a case study video that helps estate agents, blah, 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 just basically the headline of my case study. I then posted a link inside of that post. Within 16 hours, I literally went to bed, woke up, and I had a discovery call set with an actual estate agent. And I'm thinking, wait a minute, this was too quick to happen just like that. Surely this can't turn into a real sale. But I'm looking at this guy's application and he's like super qualified. Like he's actually took the time to answer each question. And he was like he was the first guy to actually go through the case study. So the next day I wake up, I've got this application. I'm like, oh shit, is this really happening this easy? I mean, I've only just posted one time on my LinkedIn, like literally. I've only just started really taking this serious. So the next day I have this call. I closed this guy for £750 per month on a 90-day contract, which is around, like I said, it's around 1K per month USD. It's just I think it's just under, it might be like 950 USD or something like that, but either way, it's enough for me to basically get that experience I need, because obviously this is my first real estate client and I'm super happy with the results that has happened, and I've been able to generate more calls through this case study as well. So guys, what I've decided to do is, first of all, last night I was thinking, you know, maybe other people are struggling like how I was, because I mean, I was doing everything. I was banging out like loads of LinkedIn messages. I was doing all sorts of like cold emails. I was trying all sorts of strategies. It just wasn't generating the results I thought it would. It wasn't going the way I thought it would, until I stopped chasing and started attracting instead. So last night what I did was I put on my story, guys, do you reckon it would be a good idea if I released a free training for you guys? Because I was thinking to myself, maybe there's, in fact, not even maybe, I know that there's people out there right now banging out cold calls, sending out a bunch of cold emails, trying to connect with a bunch of business owners on LinkedIn, all this sort of stuff, and it's just not working for them. So I thought to myself, why not actually create a free training, a step-by-step training that's going to help you guys make that shift from chasing clients to actually attracting clients and signing multiple 4-figure deals for your marketing agency. And I'm currently working on that right now, and I'm looking to release that maybe on Sunday. But that's currently being built right now, and the response I got, by the way, it was like a poll on my Instagram story. The poll was like, the results was amazing. You guys were like, yes, definitely, because I've been struggling with this as well. It just makes sense, because think about it, if you can attract someone to your business, the whole process feels the whole sales process feels so much cleaner, so much nicer. You're not like trying to be salesy or sleazy. You're not trying to convince somebody. They've come to you. You hold the power. It feels so much. Feels so much better, guys. Literally. So what I'm in the process of doing right now is releasing this free case study video. If you guys can't wait, what I'll do is I'll leave a link to my calendar, and you can actually just book in a free call with me. Or what I'll do is I'll just release the free case study video. So it depends on when you're really watching this, to be honest. Whatever the link is below, click on that, and that will give you more information on how you can actually implement these strategies, whether that be the free case study video or a call for me, so I can actually help you and actually troubleshoot where you are and see what you can do differently, so you can actually start attracting instead of chasing. Is what I like to call the hybrid agency strategy, where you've got two edges, like two sides to your sales process. Everybody focuses on, you know, outreach, like outbound sales, which is, you know, outreach, cold emails, cold calling, because you're going out your way to reach out to a business owner, whereas what you want is to attract business owners to you. And that's the key, guys. That's what I'm actually starting to learn right now. So with that being said, hope you guys have enjoyed this, and what I'll do is I'll actually create another video once the free case study video is actually ready, up and ready. If it's not already, just check in the description box if you're confused on that. But what I'll do is I'll create a whole nother video on exactly what I did step by step to actually sign this client and how it all went and stuff like that. But just know I was actually able to close this client on, like I said, £750 per month. A little bit low, but I was cool with it, because I actually got them to sign a 90-day contract, so I'm guaranteed that revenue over that 90-day period, basically. So with that being said, guys, hope you've enjoyed this. I hope that I've basically sparked some ideas and some interest in your heads. But I'll see you guys in the next video. There's a lot of stuff coming soon to this channel. Stay tuned. Peace.